Meet Shreya. Madness is the magic that keeps her going. Her passion and enthusiasm for life will sweep you away.
I don't think I'm a serious entrepreneur even now, but I've always wanted to become an entrepreneur. I just didn't know when, how, or like what idea is it that's going to come to me to make me something like this. The day ItsHandMade came to me, I had a very sleepless night. And then the only thing that was coming in my mind was like, oh my god, I think I really need to make this work. I think I can go deeper into this idea. And I think that's the day I realized that this is what I want to do. I was just really happy. I couldn't sleep. And I realized that day that the dream could be better than the reality.
Shreya is no accidental entrepreneur. Born into a family of entrepreneurs, she was naturally business bound. For the concept of ItsHandMade, Shreya may have been inspired by the flea markets, the bazaars. Shreya loves shopping, but her work ethic she imbibed from her father. Drawing loads of inspiration from her dad, she built a beautiful business in ItsHandMade.
I come from a family business background where my grandfather and my father both have been entrepreneurs. We're into manufacturing of pipes. This is one conversation that I had with my dad, which I very, very clearly remember, and he was like, what is it that you want to do? And I just told him that I don't know, Papa, but I'm not sure if I'm really cut out for your boring grey color pipes. Why can't we add some color in it? So then he started laughing and he was like, yeah, of course, you can use your imagination to the way you want it. That's when I told him, so Papa, are you ever going to feel bad if I don't join it? He said, not at all. That night, at about 11 or 12 in the night, I saw my dad's message and he was like, Beta, you remember what you said this morning to me? I said, yeah, Papa, I do remember. I'm sorry, did I say something wrong? No, you didn't. I'm very proud of what you said and remember that whatever happens, do this. So my dad's not with me today physically, but this one line of him has motivated me to go further, and I know that he's proud of me, and I know that it's because of his blessings that I'm moving ahead by the day. Why it's handmade? I don't know, honestly. I've been looking at a lot of multiple business ideas and every day something more fascinating comes to me. Even now, even though I'm in ItsHandMade, something new comes to me by the day. But the entire concept of a flea market excites me. The whole color, the festivity, lots of people, lots of products, music, and everyone's just in their own world. Nobody cares, nobody's judging you. It's just a free world. Something like that always excited me. Also being such a big shopper, I've always gone to places and collected different products, something very quirky, something different. And if you come to my room, it's filled with all those products. And my friends would be like, where do you find such stuff? I was like, I just went to the same mall that you went to. It's hard to see that you didn't see something like that. And they appreciated it later, not at the store. And then I realized that everyone's shopping habits are different. Also to make art accessible is my point. So today, being in Bangalore, and I'm a North Indian, I know how difficult it is for us to shop at our weddings. We have to travel to Delhi, Bombay, Calcutta, because Bangalore is not such an easy shopping destination. I thought, why can't I bring all of this together and make art accessible, products accessible, so they can shop at their convenience. Today, someone sitting in Bangalore should be able to buy something from Jammu and Kashmir without having to travel there. And this is the point. To make it even more exciting and the whole feel like I've bought it from Jammu and Kashmir may not be possible in an e-commerce market. But what if I get a seller to create their own store on a virtual market, just like how it is in a flea market? Then it's exciting because they get to hear their story, the artisan's story, why they made a product, what inspired them to make a product like this. I think then the whole, because e-commerce has its own limitations, maybe having their own virtual store and giving the seller an identity will probably bring down the limitations of the e-commerce sphere.
Shreya felt divided in her roles, to don the creative hat or the hat of a CEO. With many choices before her, Shreya was seeking clarity.
So my background is that I'm a CA final student. Not being from a technical background and completely basing my business on an internet are two different things. Though I can understand the business side of it, There are certain aspects that I had a lot of doubts in. I was a month into deciding on what It's Handmade should be like, trying to shape the model of It's Handmade. Being from a non-technical background, I realized that at every point of time I was a little bit more hesitant in making a decision. At every, like a milestone stage where I had to make a decision, I always had a choice A or a choice B. And even if I decided, even if my heart said I should go with choice A, I was like, maybe this is not the best way to do it. At that point, I realized that if I can have someone more experienced to guide me in the whole process, or to hold my hand and say, Shreya, this is right, or no, Shreya, maybe this is okay, but plan B could be a better option in this situation, I thought would be a slightly more cautious move. One of my friends introduced me to Nandini ma'am, and I quickly went to Google and I read her blog and I read what she was doing, and I was just immediately very inspired by her. I thought that this would be a great opportunity for me to be under someone's guidance, not just for It's Handmade, but in life in general. And I think that's something that I feel very happy about doing something like that today. I think Nandini ma'am was a very good listener. She always she helped me at every single stage and encouraged me. Every time I was like, ma'am, I don't think I can do this, she was like, of course you can do this. I think things like that are very small, but they take a person a long way, making them a lot more confident. I see myself about 6 months ago and I see myself today, and I'm a lot more confident. I can talk to anybody and I can sell It's Handmade like that.
CARMa is proud to have mentored Shreya and her venture It's Handmade.